Good morning. Today is Tuesday, January 9th, 2024, and we are back for another Tuesday tip. For those who are new here, good morning. My name is Pia Miller. I'm an attorney in Northern Virginia, own my own law firm. I'll drop the link in the comments. And every Tuesday I come in and talk about a little something random. And that little something random for today, we actually have a few things, got a little list so that I don't forget. So first and foremost, tomorrow, January 10th, starts the 2024 legislative session for the Virginia General Assembly. Pia, why are we talking about that? Why is that important? So that is important because, again, I've said it a few times, every single thing is a law in Virginia, okay? So from how public defenders get paid to how you can get divorced, how long you have to wait until you get divorced, to, the statutory punishments for various criminal offenses. So I'm going to highlight that because things that we still have on the books, we have mandatory minimums on the books for a bunch of different statutes. One of the things that I used to see a lot, and I still see a lot, because we see it on both sides as defense counsel and as a former prosecutor, is assault on law enforcement. So Virginia Code Section 18.2-57, subsection C, does make it a statutory mandatory minimum of 6 months time incarceration if you are found guilty of assaulting a person who is a law enforcement officer. So this comes up in situations from things as simple as someone who was in the middle of a mental health crisis and perhaps the police were called out to try to assist and perhaps something happened to that officer during that time, to like an outright punch of an officer. Someone doesn't like what that officer is doing, so they respond by punching. So it could be a simple like, because assault and battery, the statutory definitions the case law definitions get very specific. And so unfortunately what I've seen is that the statute is charged a lot. And when you have a prosecutor who is not necessarily willing to use their discretion and to really look at the facts of the case, if you have something like a mental health break, you're talking about your client potentially going to jail for an automatic 6 months for something that they may or may not have been truly intending to do. So I say that to say, we have mandatory minimums on the books in Virginia, and tomorrow starts a legislative session. And so if things like that bother you, then I want you to reach out to your delegates and to your state senators, because they're the ones who are pre-filing bills right now. They're the ones who are going to be working through making any legislative changes over the next few weeks. If you have any interest in looking at the pre-bills or talking to your local elected officials, go to the Virginia Legislative Information System website and just take a deep dive. See what you see what you may have concerns about, talk to your elected officials. That was big announcement number one. Big announcement number two, we have moved over to a YouTube channel. So these weekly tips will still be here on Instagram, but they will also be on YouTube. And as you can see, I'm already talking a little bit longer than I usually do. And so I want to give the space for that. And so the YouTube channel, again, the link is in the little bio section. You'll see it. All of the videos will be archived there as well from the past. So if you get bored, start a playlist and listen to me talk for however long the sum of the videos is. Last announcement is you'll see that I'm wearing a very special sweatshirt. We are a few days away from our 111th Founders Day. So to my sweet, sweet sorors of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, happy Founders Day, sorors. Let's stay committed to service. Let's stay committed to just trying to make positive change in this world. And to know a Delta is to love a Delta. So, if you've got us in your life, you are that much better for it. But in all seriousness, there's a lot of organizations having their Founders Month or their Founders Day this month. So happy Founders Day to everyone this month. And as always, if you have questions, don't hesitate to reach out. Again, Pia Miller, Northern Virginia, have my own law firm, and I am always happy to serve. Take care, everybody. Come back next week.